Musk and the Twitter. Boy, the stuff that unfolds on his Twitter account on an almost daily basis really gets everybody talking. And this one is about hunger.
Did he end up getting in trouble for that financial talk we were talking about the other day? I don't know if he did.
It did seem like it might be maybe a slight SEC violation, which, you know, he's had to pay fines in the past, and he's had other SEC violations.
But he's like, come at me. You can't hurt me financially.
Yeah.
Apparently
very little anybody can do to hurt him financially.
So the big discussion right now, and gosh, this has been a national discussion for decades, and it is how to solve world hunger. So now there's a discussion about whether Elon Musk giving $6 billion would actually save the world's food crisis. So
let's hold on this tweet for just a second here while we explain this. So we know Elon Musk's wealth went up some $36 billion in one day when the stock exceeded $1,000. So David Beasley, who's the head of the UN Food Agency, tweeted to Elon Musk that 1/6 of his one-day increase would save 42 million lives that are knocking on famine's door, he wrote. And in response to that, Elon Musk said, if WFP can describe on this Twitter thread exactly how $6 billion will solve world hunger, I will sell Tesla stock right now and do it. And so what happened was a conversation where David Beasley did the math and said, yes, it takes 43 cents times the 42 million people over 365 days to begin to provide a meal a day to all of those people, because they source their food differently and they use bulk commodity items like rice and wheat and so forth. So 43 cents a day over a year would be $6 billion and would go a long way in solving world hunger.
Well, so then of course the critics come in and say, well, what about the people to distribute the vouchers? What about the people to make sure that everyone, you know, is actually in need? What about the vetting process? Then we need another $1 billion, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, never mind. you know,
well, maybe that $1 billion could come from another billionaire. And there is a case to be made that to supply food would leave nations dependent on supplied food as opposed to agriculturally helping them have their own industries. In some areas of the world, that's more difficult than others because of drought and so forth, and the earth isn't fertile, and whatever the case might be. But the conversation is very valid that when you break it down by the numbers and you look at the number of billionaires we have on the planet, a lot of problems that are social in nature could be solved.
For that year.
For that year, yeah.
And I mean, that's the argument. I think that's the thing. Is it's like, well, does it delay by a year what's already happening? And there needs to be people in there. It's like, it's not about the food. It is, but it isn't. Right.
And Bill and Melinda Gates, of course, have their foundation, which they've sought to tackle any number of issues. Hunger is among them, but vaccinations worldwide in third world countries is, of course, a big initiative. I believe the conversation, especially when billionaires are sending rockets to space, the conversation is very much shifted to what's your social responsibility? What more can you do if you've got so much? Now, for his part, Elon Musk, I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but he does give a lot of money away. It's only fair to say that that's the case with him as well. He's very philanthropic.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Plus, that's also a tax write-off. But anyway,
say, I didn't want to point out because I didn't want to be negative about generosity, but I mean, he has to be.
It's a tax benefit.
Okay.